Hello everyone, how's everyone doing? You guys doing good too? I'm doing good too. Let's get on today's video session. Here we go! Ho ho! As Donkey Kong always says. Here we go! Alright guys, so how you guys doing today? Hope you guys doing good today. So welcome back on my video session once again. Yeah! Yosaku Shoryo, Streets Rage 3. I don't know why people are not talking about these soundtracks anymore. Crazy world out there, innit? Watch this music, man. It's gonna drive you nuts. Look at this. Woo! Man, it must be crazy that time in 99. Playing this on Sega Mega Drive, man. Woo! Yeah, check it out. Absolutely rocking on music. So, welcome back on my video session once again. So, today we are be going back, rewind to back to Nintendo Gamecube again. Now, Nintendo Gamecube we already talked about previously, and we were talking about the accessories it had. Yeah. Amazing thing about the Nintendo GameCube, it had accessories like the bongos and the dancing mat on it. And people thought dancing mat firstly appeared on Nintendo Wii. Nope, not true. It firstly appeared on Nintendo GameCube because we already talked about the accessories, so we're not going to talk about anything about that today. And the biggest thing about the gaming world is that it's not doing any justice. All it is, they keep on making new hardware in these systems. Is new hardware important? Yes, it is. It's important, but the problem, what's happening nowadays, they've got the hardware, you got this new technology to produce more powerful games. But the way Nintendo is going on with the Nintendo Switch, it's keeping releasing RPG games, man. It's too many of them. Have you been watching the events? I think if you haven't watched these events, watch these new events from 2020, 2021, 2022, whatever. They're all just focused on like RPG games. It's just weird. I mean, there's nothing else in there. It's too much focused on that. I mean, if we look at the Nintendo games, right? Especially the exclusive titles. They've made a lot of different games they produced. We remember some games from the N64. Nintendo's not done with Nintendo 64, you know. Nintendo 64 will be brought back as Nintendo 64 mini games console as well. It's gonna come out. It's gonna be massive. Right now, we don't know much about it because people are wondering how much would this thing actually cost. Nintendo 64 mini games console is gonna be crazy. Would anyone want to buy that thing? At that time, Nintendo 64 was critically claimed as a legendary gaming system in its own right. So watch out for that, anyway, because this session is not about Nintendo 64 anyway. Now, Nintendo GameCube followed the footsteps of Nintendo 64. Yeah? I think there were two games on the Nintendo 64. 1080 Snowboarding. That's the one. And Wave Race. Wave Race 64, something like that. These games appeared firstly on the N64, but then these games moved on to the Nintendo Gamecube. Yeah. I want to quickly show you my exclusive games. Yeah. Which were exclusively on the Nintendo Gamecube. Bleach. Bleach is one of them games made by Sega on Nintendo Gamecube. Yeah. I've got Bleach right in front of me. Look at that. Look how shiny that car is. Look at that. Sega. There it is. Nintendo Gamecube. The way they're written out on this, isn't it? Look at this game. Watch it properly, yeah? Very nice. It's very shiny. This is one of the exclusive games on the Nintendo Gamecube. There hasn't been many versions of Bleach, yeah, on home consoles. Well, I can't think of many Bleach games which ever came out. Look at that. Bleach is one of them kind of games that people love so much. This is a 3D fighting game exclusively made for the Nintendo Gamecube. Bleach Gc. I can't read the rest of the writing. I think it's just called Bleach Gc. Don't worry if you just put Bleach on the website. You can buy this game anyway. This is absolutely incredible game. If you don't know what Bleach is, Bleach was a manga series which they made loads of episodes on there, on Bleach. I don't know if I could remember any good dialogues on Bleach, where he was saying, what was he saying? Bon Kart! Stuff like that, innit? He was a crazy game. Crazy episodes. Really crazy. Nisama, Aizen, these kind of Grimmer Joe, and the captain. Rukia. That's Nisama's sister in there. Yeah, this game, it was an absolutely incredible manga series with lots of episodes. It's really, really enjoyable. I watched every single episode of this. I watched every single of it. And I lost it at the same time. You probably didn't know there's a Bleach movie as well. I think it's on DVD. Maybe you can get it on Blu-ray as well. You have to check on that yourself. There's a movie on Bleach. It's really good. This game basically is a 3D fighter where you have to get really close to do the fighting action. Yeah? It's good as the actual manga series. It's really, really good. This is. I mean, the way it's made on this system is very, very well done job on it. This was a top exclusive for your Nintendo Gamecube. Bleach has never appeared on any forthcoming consoles like Nintendo Wii and Nintendo Wii U, Nintendo Switch. I don't think it came on any of these systems. Bleach did. So if you're a big fan of Bleach, you can get Bleach on Nintendo Gamecube. Another game which I liked a lot from many different games consoles. It's appeared on many consoles, yeah? I'm not going to name what consoles it came on. This one's called, it's made by Hudson on Nintendo Gamecube. This is Bloody Roar Extreme. This is a top-notch 3D fighting game. Yeah? It's good to know why is Nintendo Gamecube so special than the forthcoming Nintendo consoles we own. Up to Nintendo Switch, yeah. This is Bloody Roar Extreme. Yeah? It's an amazing game, look. Absolutely incredible. I love this game a lot. They don't put nothing at the top because you have to take it out. That's the back. Okay. Bloody Roar Extreme is a 3D fighting game. This is the latest installment of the series of Bloody Roar. Obviously, it doesn't come with a number. This is Bloody Roar Extreme, by the way, and all that. So it's different. It's nothing to do with the numbers this game is. This game is a 3D fighting game. Its movements in 3D is really, really impressive. It's got very fluid movements. A lot of characters, stages. They're like humans first, then they transform into beasts and all that. It's a really, really devastating 3D fighting game. If you've never played this game, man, you gotta own this game. It's one of them games, yeah, that it must be played on Nintendo GameCube. It's a top exclusive on this system, yeah. So check it out. You won't get that on the other Nintendo platforms on it. So, okay, another game from Nintendo on Nintendo GameCube. The King of Kings. Donkey Kong is here. This is Donkey Kong Jungle Beat. It's a really awesome game, this is. One of the best Donkey Kong games you'll ever play. Okay? Let's go Bongos. Now this game, right, can be played with the Nintendo GameCube controller and the Bongos. This is one of the most amazing experience of Donkey Kong when you play with Bongos. Because when you tap it, like that, slightly, he walks. When you tap the Bongos left and right, he will walk. And stuff like that. When you bang it, boom, boom, like that, it jumps. It's really, really incredible. It's one of the best Donkey Kong gaming experience you will ever get on any Nintendo platform. Yeah, you're not gonna get nothing like this from any Nintendo gaming consoles. Nintendo's GameCube, Donkey Kong Jungle Beat on Nintendo GameCube with the Bongos is a crazy experience. It's kind of like a 2D, like a platforming thing, but the graphics are like 3D graphics. It's made in that kind of way, and it looks absolutely fabulous. Groundbreaking platform game. This is the best. You can't beat this thing. Okay, before we go into this, the next game is a massive exclusive. Here we go. Oh, come on, guys! Nintendo GameCube all the way, guys! Oh, yeah! Okay, so let's continue with the next massive Nintendo F-Zero GX on GameCube. F-Zero GX is a massive exclusive on the Nintendo GameCube. You ain't gonna get anything like this on any platform. Check it out. Yeah, this is one of them games. Yeah, that will shock you to the ground. This game was developed by Sega and Nintendo, and this has the most amazing graphics, fastest gameplay in a racing game. Yeah, the way this game is developed, very richly detailed stages. The stages in this game are crazy. It's very immersive game. This is. I mean, the ships, the characters in this game are really amazing. Each character which has a ship acts all different to each other. They're not the same, alright? The way they react is different. It's explosive arcade racing game. I don't know what you want to call it. It's got loads of modes in this game. It's a massive game, trust me. Since I've played this game, I have never ever seen any game top this racing game. I am not kidding on that. It's one of the most amazing racing game ever made. I mean, this game should be your first choice on the Panasonic Q games console as well. I mean, if you want to get that expensive system, do own this game on there, man. This game is crazy on the Panasonic Q games console. Definitely get that if you want to own that system. So there you go. Is that one? I'm doing just the exclusives, yeah? Big exclusives. I'm not going to do every single one, yeah? Okay. Okay. Okay, let's do this one then. No, that one as well, probably. These games might not be exclusive games, but they are on the Nintendo Gamecube. They're really impressive games. I'll just show them you really quickly. Naruto Ninja Taisen 3. Yeah. Maybe they're not very exclusive to the Nintendo Gamecube, these games are, but they're on there. Okay. In my opinion, they're not one of them kind of exclusive games for the system, but they're still very good games, right? So there's that one, and there's this one, another one which probably not a very big exclusive on the system, I would say. This One Piece Grand Battle 3. The other one was Naruto Ninja Taisen 4, by the way. So there's that one. Another one which is very high performance in terms of Namco. This is our Racing Revolution on Nintendo GameCube. Another one of them games. But this game, right, on this, it must be the best version of this game on this system. Well, there isn't any racing game of Ridge Racer can top this game. I'm going to talk about this game. Namco's R-Racing Evolution is a Ridge Racer game for Nintendo GameCube. This is one of them kind of exclusive games that will never ever appear on even on the Nintendo Switch. No, I've never seen any Ridge Racer games on there. Now, this game, right, has a story mode, time attack versus survival, all sorts of modes like that. It's a very, very playable game, this is. And it's the best version. I'm sure this is like some kind of multi-format game or something like that. Yeah, it's not only on the Nintendo GameCube, by the way. So it's a very, very unique game on the Nintendo GameCube. But this game can be the best version on this system. Now, the one thing about this game, even it's really, really good with amazing graphics and gameplay, yeah? A lot of cars and tracks, all sorts of mods in there. This is the latest installment of Ridge Racer. They didn't release any Ridge Racer games after this. But not on home consoles anyway. This is the latest version of the game. I think iRacing Evolution is one of the greatest Ridge Racer games you've ever played. Okay. Wow. I don't know how to put the next one. It's a Super Smash Bros. Game, but it's called Smash Bros. DX in Japanese anyway. It's a really cool game. Right. Now, Super Smash Bros. Has been coming since from Nintendo 64, Nintendo GameCube, Nintendo Wii, Nintendo Wii U, Nintendo Switch. Right. Now, what can be the best version of Super Smash Bros? You can't just go and say on a particular system that Super Smash Bros. Games is the best. Yeah? Like on Nintendo Switch, the released one, innit? It's called something Super Smash Bros. Ultimate, whatever it's called. You can't just go and say that's the best Super Smash Bros. Game. Because with the Nintendo Switch, they got DLC content, isn't it? They keep on adding content. It's just making the game bigger and bigger. That's why it's going to look more exciting on the Nintendo Switch. The biggest thing about the Nintendo GameCube of Super Smash Bros. Well, it's called Smash Bros. DX, let's call that. Was the adventure mode. I mean, adventure mode firstly appeared on the Nintendo GameCube. The way I'm looking at the adventure mode, it kept on coming on the Nintendo Wii, Nintendo Wii U, Nintendo Switch. But adventure mode is adventure mode, yeah? They were just following the footsteps of the adventure mode from the Nintendo GameCube version. Whatever's in the Nintendo GameCube version of adventure mode, that's what you're going to get in Nintendo Wii, Nintendo Wii U, Nintendo Switch. They were changing around and all sorts of doing different things in it. But end of the day, adventure mode just plays the same on all formats. I think when adventure mode came on the Nintendo GameCube, it was a massive thing. It looks more exciting on the Nintendo GameCube. I think it looks more like a classic style, the way it's made. But in the other systems like Nintendo Wii, Nintendo Wii U, and Nintendo Switch, it's more like a modern one, isn't it, really? Not like classic. But Smash Bros. DX on the Nintendo GameCube, it's like a classic type adventure mode. The way it's made, it's like you're playing like the old Super Mario games and like Donkey Kong games. It's made in that kind of way. It's pretty impressive. I like this one more than the other ones. I think this is the best version of this game because of its multiplayer and adventure mode. Yeah, this version's pretty good. It's one of my favorites out of all of the Super Smash Bros. Game. This is Smash Bros. DX on the Nintendo GameCube. Maybe one of the best game for Super Smash Bros. Definitely. Now, Nintendo GameCube is the home for platform gaming. Yeah? Having this next game on the Nintendo GameCube is a massive thing. This is Sonic Mega Collection from Sega Sonic Team on Nintendo GameCube. Now, this game, right, trust me, is going to be the best version on this system. Even it's appeared probably on other formats. Yeah. Nintendo GameCube with its portable design, very good TV out quality and audio. Yeah. This game is very high performance on this system. As I said, Nintendo GameCube are home for platform games. It just is. It's always gonna be better on the Nintendo GameCube because it's made for platform games. I don't know why they make these platform games on other formats if you got Nintendo systems. Because Nintendo GameCube owned one of the best Sonic games ever on a home games console. Yeah. I'm gonna go through this in a different video about Sonic games because there's loads of people out there are into Sonic games. How did it change with Sonic games from system to system? Does Nintendo GameCube still hold the best Sonic games? Can it win that competition? We will know that in a separate video. Now, in this Sonic Mega Collection, obviously this is the best version of this game, yeah? You definitely have to get this version, man. You gotta get it. It's got Sonic 1, Sonic 2, Sonic 3, something like Sonic 3 and Knuckles. These kind of games in there. There's actually more in there. I can't read all this writing on there. Anyway, yeah, there's about 7 games in this. It's a quality platforming from Sega Mega Drive games. It's a much higher quality than Sega Mega Drive. Graphics and audio. Audio graphics, whatever you want to call it. So yeah, definitely check this out. It's a cool game. I don't know how many times I've been talking about this game, but it's quite a lot. Namco's Soulcalibur 2. Okay. Looks really, really amazing the way they made the cover. The pictures are looks really good. Now, you're never ever gonna get Link stage and his music from a Soulcalibur game. Soulcalibur 2, this is the best version of this game, of Soulcalibur 2. If I'm not wrong, Soulcalibur hardly changes from the new versions they produce. They hardly change. I can't see nothing in them really. When Soulcalibur 1 came out, it was a big thing with a mission mode in there. It was pretty good. The mission modes in this as well. It's kind of similar in this one as well, in this game. But it's more exciting, more better, the way they made it in this. Because this game's got much better graphics, characters, special effects, stages. A lot of stages in this. I mean, not stages, sorry. A lot of different modes in this game. The mission mode is pretty entertaining in this as well. Having Link is a big bonus. Mitsurugi's in it. All them characters are in there. Yeah, they're all in there. Yoshimitsu. Yeah, they're all in this game. Yeah. This game is better than Soulcalibur. The first time I'm talking about it. It's better than Soulcalibur 3 because Soulcalibur 3 is just rubbish. That's rubbish. Soulcalibur 4, I don't like. A lot of the moves, like especially from Mitsurugi, were hard to do. They were removed. It wasn't a very good game, trust me. It's kind of a bit dull. Then they made Soulcalibur 5. It was being improved. Then there is Soulcalibur 6, which just looks the same like the other versions. And just there wasn't enough DLC content in the game anyway. So Namco's Soulcalibur 2 on Nintendo Gamecube is by far the best version of the game. I'm telling you, it's the best one. It's not because I'm saying because Link's in there, his stage and music. It's not about that. Well, that is a big bonus, isn't it, really? You won't get that in any Soulcalibur game anyway. This Soulcalibur game is very interesting. You ain't going to get anything better than this in terms of Soulcalibur. Because since I played this game, yeah, I've never liked any of the Soulcalibur game. I kept on selling them. Yeah, I kept on selling them. I even got rid of them systems. I don't like any of them. This game is very entertaining. It's even better than Soulcalibur 6. I think it's a better game than that. No joke. So, the best game for Soulcalibur, definitely. Go for it. Very good. Very fighting game. Right, the next one is a football game. Konami World Soccer Winning Eleven 6 Final Evolution on Nintendo Gamecube. Yeah. Now, there's been so many Pro Evolution Soccer games. Winning 11 is a Japanese name for Pro Evolution Soccer, yeah? Now, this is called World Soccer Winning 11 6. Final Evolution, yeah? 6. So this is a 2006 version of the game. Pro Evolution Soccer hardly improves to version. New version, what they produce. I don't think any hardly version of Pro Soccer improved. Like 2007, 2008, 2009, 2010, 2011, 2012. They're not better than this one. You're not going to find anything amazing. This game beats all of them. It is that good, this game. This game is absolutely incredible in Japanese. Japanese commentary, man. It's crazy, man, this game. Wow, you ain't going to get a picture like that, ain't. Look at the picture. It's incredible. It's a beautiful picture, the way the design on it. The only game that only passes this game a bit is Pro Evolution Soccer 2013. And then after 2013, they released 2014, 2015, 2016, 2017, maybe improved from 2018. They hardly improved. They're hardly worth even buying because lots of people will keep on buying them and they keep on selling them off. They're going to keep on doing that. Either they're not made properly or they just played it too much. Yeah, even enjoyed it too much. Now, alone, this game is quality. Trust me. It's quality like the new ones. This one is. It's really, really good, this game is. Whatever you're going to get in this game, you're going to get that the new ones. This is that good, this game is. You won't be missing much out of them unless if they put an extra one mode in there. Sometimes they put 1-2 extra modes, which makes the game entertaining a bit. But this game will beat many of them, trust me. The way this game was made back in 2006, it's a very quality game, man. It's really good. This game is. It beats many of the Pro Evolution Soccer games. Yeah, this game is very enjoyable. Maybe this can be your only World Soccer 1.11.6 Final Evolution football game. I've never ever kept any Pro Evolution Soccer game. Oh, I kept this one. I didn't find nothing new in them. Didn't find them very appealing. This game has very amazing graphics, good players, good teams, stadiums, quite a lot of mods in there. It's very, very playable indeed. It's a quality game, this is. I think if you buy this game, you probably wouldn't buy another one. Unless you're if you're bothered about having some new modes, which this game won't have. Yeah? If you're bothered about that, you probably would buy the new ones. If you're not bothered about the modes, don't bother with them. I wouldn't bother with them. If you're not interested in the new modes that they put in, shall I be honest with you? You know the new modes they put in the Pro Evolution Soccer? They're quite hard. They're difficult to play. They're not easy to play, you know. Sometimes you get bored of the modes because you just can't progress in them. They're very difficult. This game is probably one of the best. If you find them more difficult, then them games are useless. So this can be the one and only your football game, which is on Nintendo Game Gear. It's a really good game, this is. They did release another one. There's another one which was even older one than this one. That one's quite good as well. I think both of these soccer games what they released on Nintendo GameCube, they're pretty good. I mean, you're not going to find much difference in football games, really, are you? Football is just football, really, isn't it? This is just a football on the pitch. You're scoring goals. And you're playing against you're playing against a team. That's all it is, really. Nothing else. Unless you're bothered by some new modes. I'm not really bothered by that. Because even when they put new modes, they're difficult to play. So yeah, definitely my choice. This is one of the best football games you probably ever play. So yeah, there you have it. Now, these are absolutely amazing exclusive games, yeah? Nintendo GameCube doesn't just stop there. Let's look at more of the quality exclusive games. I don't own them though, yeah? Let's go for the platform side of things first, yeah? Because I think a lot of people are a bit confused about that, to be honest. Okay, here we go. I'm going to go quickly for the two big companies, which are Nintendo and Sega. We're going to talk about the two big companies. Super Mario Sunshine. Now, Super Mario Sunshine is a very, very amazing 3D platformer. We know there was a platformer on called Super Mario 64 on the Nintendo 64, which was well respected by the players, the game players, I mean. A lot of people enjoyed that, but Super Mario Sunshine is a far better game. Some people think it's not, but it is. If you play this game properly, it's a far better game. It's more enjoyable. I think it's more better. It's got better graphics, and the gameplay is better. I mean, when we look at what the Nintendo Wii did, they bought Super Mario Galaxy. It's kind of a bizarre game, Super Mario Galaxy, really, isn't it? You're going into a galaxy, aren't you? I mean, I don't really think a Mario game should be doing things going into galaxies, isn't it? It looks really bizarre. Then on Nintendo Wii U, they brought us Super Mario 3D World. Well, that one was quite good, I would say. It's pretty good. It's very hard to say if Super Mario Sunshine or Super Mario 3D World is better. You can't just go and say that because it's on a newer system is better. You don't look at it like that. You have to experience it and see what you think of it. I mean, in a way, Sumo Sunshine is more interesting because he used a water pump in there. A water pump, yeah, which had water in there. And when you use that water pump, water used to come out of it. Yeah? And he used to take it off the enemies and he used to shoot them with it. It's quite funny. And then even when he used to be on higher platforms, he can jump up and hover with that water. Use that water pump. Really, really good. All sorts of things he can do. Then he used to jump really high and do lots of somersaults. It's pretty impressive, isn't it? What the water pump was doing. It's really different experience. And then we had Super Mario Odyssey on Nintendo Switch. I really don't like that game that much. It's not my kind of cup of tea, that one is. It's not my type. It's quite good. It's really good. Don't get disappointed what I'm saying. It's still a really good game on the Nintendo Switch. But it's not my type of kind of game, really. I didn't like the story in it, to be honest. That's why I was disappointed in this game a bit. But overall, it's a quality game anyway. So there you go. Luigi Mansion. Luigi Mansion on the Nintendo Gamecube. We had Luigi Mansion on Nintendo 3DS. Then we had Luigi Mansion 3 on Nintendo Switch. I think Nintendo 3DS, Nintendo Switch version of Luigi Mansion, I really didn't like them. It's just like dull kind of experience. In this Nintendo GameCube one, right, when he's walking, he's going dun 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 dun. He's doing that with his mouth. Yeah, you know, when he's walking around and he's making this kind of sound with his mouth or something like that. It's quite really, really epic stuff. It's definitely the best one anyway. Then we had Wario World. Wario World has never been in 3D, yeah? Wario games have never been in 3D. This is the first ever platform game appeared in 3D. Really, really good, man. 3D platforming from Wario. That's a big thing, yeah? Paper Mario? Yeah. Paper Mario was quite good as well. Maybe the best Paper Mario game, in my opinion. I would say that. There's not much difference in Paper Mario games, really. They look similar like each other. So there was that one. And above all, King of the Kings, Donkey Kong's here. Donkey Kong Jungle Beat. One of them games here, one of the best experience with the Bongos. This Donkey Kong game is one of the best platform game you'll ever play, yeah? Let's go to Sega quickly now. Sonic Adventure DX Director's Cut. Sonic Adventure 2 Battle, Sonic Heroes, Shadow the Hedgehog. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Every single Sonic game on Nintendo game is epic. Every single one. There's not one crappy Sonic game on there. These are all amazing Sonic games. On the Nintendo Game, we're going to be covering Sonic in a different video session. It'll be separate, yeah? We're going to talk about, it's all about Sonic, that's going to be, yeah? We're going to be talking about that. So watch out for that. So these are platform games, really epic platform games on Nintendo GameCube. Look how many platform games on Nintendo GameCube had. Now, let's talk about the other games they had. 1080 Avalanche, one of the finest snowboarding game. Skiing, whatever you want to call it. F-Zero GX, which I already told you about, one of the most amazing racing game you will ever play. Mario Kart Double Dash, obviously it's Double Dash, so it's the best Mario Kart game in my opinion anyway. There's that one. R-Racing Evolution, even as a multi-format game, is still one of the best racing game you'll ever play, yeah? Wave Race Blue Storm. Wave Race Blue Storm is an epic water-based game with great water-based effects using speedboats. When you keep on getting it right, okay, he's going to keep on doing stuff like that. And when you're going fast, when you're doing really well, maximum charge, maximum boost. It says stuff like that. This game is absolutely incredible, man. It's incredible. Let's go further. Dragon Ball Z Budokai, Dragon Ball Z Budokai 2. There's some more manga games you can enjoy on there. There's so many epic games on the system, I'm telling you. Resident Evil, Resident Evil 0, Resident Evil 2, Resident Evil 3, Resident Evil Code Veronica. Wow. Look at these Resident Evil games on these. These Resident Evil games, yeah, they are absolutely scary and they look photorealistic in graphics. One of the most epic games, yeah. The next one is like space action. Star Wars Rogue Leader, Star Wars Rebel Strike 3. Now these two Star Wars games are one of the most amazing Star Wars games you will ever play on any system up to 2022. You're not going to get nothing like this. You ain't going to get anything like this. They always produce new Star Wars games, but they just can't be these games. These are finest. Metro Prime 2 Echoes. One of the best first-person shooter game. Epic action games this is. With Samus. This is one of the best first-person shooter game you will ever play. Yeah? We know the only Metro Prime game was Metro Prime 3 Corruption, which was on Nintendo Wii. It was very average, man. This game wasn't very good. It was okay. It was average. A lot of the stages were just boring and dull. It was dull and boring. I would have to say that. But one of the greatest one was Metro Prime 2 Echoes on the Nintendo Gamecube. That's one of the greatest Metro Prime game you will ever play. Not only the best Metro Prime game, it's one of the most epic shooter on any platform you'll ever think. Even better than PCs. PCs got games like Call of Duty and all that kind of boring stuff. Yeah, Medal of Honor. No. You don't want to play stuff like that. This game's better. Metal Gear Solid. One of the finest Metal Gear Solid game you will ever play. Ever. Guaranteed. Guaranteed. I'll tell you that. 100% guaranteed. We had Metal Prime. Oh, sorry. Metal Gear Solid 2, 3, 4, 5. Grand Zeroes, whatever. None of these games can beat Metal Gear Solid on the Nintendo GameCube. This game, wow. Oh my gosh. Stunning graphics. The main character, Solid World. Wow. Even when he's talking to them, to the Colonel on the Codex. It looks fabulous, man. It's absolutely incredible. They also put that thing from Metal Gear Solid 2 Substance in this game. Wow, it's all in this game. You know when they used to do that first-person shooter thing? It's in this game. It's all in there. You could see the character. You could play first-person shooter. This game's epic. Everything's in there. It's one of the best games. And they also released something like a I think Metal Gear Solid special disc as well. So put a lot of stuff on this system. I mean, I could keep on carrying on about the exclusives there is on the system, man. These are top quality exclusives that the Nintendo Switch needs. It doesn't own any of them. This is really stupid. It doesn't own any of them. Now the further along system on Nintendo Wii, Nintendo Wii U, Nintendo Switch, they were lacking with Nintendo game exclusives. They only on the Nintendo GameCube, all of these exclusives. How shameful. Isn't it? I just missed one game out. I think I should add that as well. Capcom vs SNK 2 EO. Now the EO version, the EO letters come from from special feature. The special feature comes on the Nintendo GameCube controller from the C stick. The C stick is the yellow stick on the right hand side. Yeah. Now, Nintendo GameCube controller is one of the greatest game controller to man. I don't know if you guys know that, but the truth is, it's one of the greatest game controllers ever developed. The way it was made, right? The way you hold it, in your palm and left and right, it's so comfortable. It plays really, really well for Super Smash Bros. As well. Even when Nintendo Switch had Super Smash Bros., what did they do? They go and release Nintendo GameCube controller on the Nintendo Switch. Now you tell me about it. So doesn't that tell you that this controller is one of the best? Why would they release that on the Nintendo Switch? Think about that. Even the Nintendo Wii, Nintendo Wii U, Nintendo Switch, they released more controllers. They were all not that good. None of them were good. Only Nintendo GameCube was the best controller. I remember when Nintendo 64 released their Revolution controller with the C stick, with the analog stick. It was a Revolution controller. But Nintendo GameCube surpassed that. Well done. Congratulations on that. Now, on top of that, we had Bongos, which the Nintendo further systems didn't use. But why? Why didn't they use them? That's very stupid. I didn't mention one game which used bongos, because like the bongos was specially designed for Donkey Konga 1, 2, 3. There are 3 parts that you can buy. If you was good with the first one, you completed that one, you can buy the second one. If you was good with the second one, you completed that one, you can buy the third one. You had the third one, you completed all of them. It works like that. Donkey Kong 4 didn't come out. Why? Now the same experience went to Donkey Kong P. So all the bongo experience, right, from Donkey Konga 1, 2, 3, Donkey Kong Jungle P, is on Nintendo GameCube. That is absolutely disappointing for Nintendo. Not say, not even on Nintendo Switch. It managed to do this. What is Nintendo company doing? I don't really think the Nintendo Switch is a very enjoyable system, but still, it managed to pick up loads of sales. Correct. Congratulations on that. Well done. I'm not going to go through too much of that, why the sales went on that. Now, that's pretty impressive, isn't it? Very, very impressive indeed. There's so much different titles on this system. Yeah, I could keep on speaking about the Nintendo GameCube exclusives, what they should have came on the forthcoming systems, but they didn't. I think if a person really knows that the Nintendo GameCube exclusives are one of the finest, you probably wouldn't buy a Nintendo Switch. You probably wouldn't. That handheld mode that people are crazy about, you don't need that. Because Nintendo Switch is on Android smartphones as well. You can use it on that. It's just pointless buying one, really. Well, fine. If people want that gaming experience on Nintendo Switch, they can buy it. But the other way around, you can have a Android smartphone like Fujitsu Arrows U and play your Nintendo Switch on that. But Fujitsu Arrows U doesn't have the power to do it yet. You probably will have to have Fujitsu Arrows 5G to do it. Yeah, you need something like that. Because Fujitsu Arrows 5G is an incredible technology phone for graphics performance. So there you have it. So one thing I do say before I go, rather than buying a Nintendo GameCube system, if you got lots of money, you got lots of money in your pocket, buy the Panasonic Q Games console, The good thing about that, because we know that the Nintendo GameCube owns the finest exclusive games, especially from Nintendo, and even from some third-party games. Yeah, there's some games like that as well. Because on Panasonic Q, you'll get Panasonic game controller, Panasonic remote control, which is very professional, and a beautiful Panasonic Q games console, man. It's an absolutely incredible package. One thing, you're not going to get anything like Panasonic Q games console on the market yet. Panasonic features, Nintendo GameCube exclusives are one of the best. So, buying a Panasonic Q games console, it should be on your top list. Yeah, top list. I know they are a bit expensive, but if you can find a cheap one, I mean, a minimum one, you probably can get one for £800. You need to speak to the sellers if the system's fully working. Yeah, some of them are alright. Yeah, some of them like £1,000, 2,000, 3,000, whatever. They come in amounts like that. It's one of the greatest games console. Now you know, having a Panasonic Q games console Panasonic gives you amazing multimedia and features out of it, and you're getting top high quality Nintendo GameCube exclusives that you wouldn't get on any platform. You need to own one of these things. But if you think the Panasonic Q is too expensive for you, then just buy the normal Nintendo GameCube games console. Yeah. So there you have it. I hope you guys enjoyed my video session today, and it's giving you quite depth of knowledge on what I was saying today. Give your likes, comment, subscribe. Thanks for watching. Bye for now.